Today, I'm going to be revealing 7 hidden gold mines. These are going to be small business ideas, many of them weird, many of them kind of boring, but all of them potentially very profitable. And I'm going to be giving you exact examples of the business ideas and people who have had success with them. So if you appreciate me doing this type of video, let me know by gently tapping that like button. And let's jump into it right now. All right, the first one is a crochet business. Now, if you're familiar with what crochet is, you can basically create handmade items like bags, hats, scarves, and other home decor. And you're essentially turning yarn into finished products that people want to buy. Now, most sellers focus on trending items like tote bags, baby clothes, or seasonal decorations, and these can be pretty good, especially if you find the right niche. But this business specifically revolves around creating unique handmade pieces that mass production can't replicate. And that's what makes crochet so good. The barrier to entry is incredibly low because people love these unique pieces. You need basic crochet skills, which you can learn for free on YouTube tutorials in a weekend, and the initial investment is minimal. Just yarn, crochet hooks, and basic supplies. No special equipment or expensive tools required. And the biggest barrier is time. Each piece is handmade, so scaling requires patience or hiring help. And an example of this is Lingzi Handmade. They turned their crocheting experience into a thriving business that's generated nearly 20,000 sales. And she sells her stuff on Etsy, and it's always sold out, creating a wait list of eager customers who want to buy it. And a conservative estimate of $30 average per item would mean that her lifetime revenue sits at $540,000. And she basically markets her business by uploading videos to YouTube of her just making the different items. That's it. No fancy marketing, no paying for ads, just simple YouTube videos where she records herself doing what she already would have been doing. And this actually brings us to business number 2, which is starting a YouTube channel. And this is a business that works synergistically with all of these other businesses that we're going to talk about on the list, including the first business we talked about. So this is all about creating video content that attracts viewers and generates revenue through ads, sponsorships, and donations. And I think everybody watching this video knows the opportunity that YouTube presents. I got this YouTube channel, for instance, to multiple 7 figures per year. I have other YouTube channels that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And I've taught a ton of other people how to do the exact same thing, including my own brother, who I just started a month ago, and he's already making over $200 a day. Now, the barrier to entry on YouTube is virtually zero. You need a smartphone. That's it. If you don't have a phone, you could also just use a computer. There's literally free editing software available, and you can just record your screen. You don't need professional equipment to start. The real challenge is finding your unique angle, finding the right ideas to post about that people actually care about. And you might be thinking, well, Shane, I don't have any special skills. I don't have any ideas. Well, just look at Ian on YouTube. He earns between $23,000 and $65,000 a month from AdSense alone. And that doesn't include the tens of thousands of dollars of donations from viewers who appreciate his authenticity. And his most viewed video is just him working in a retail job and basically just showing how crappy the job is. No scripted content, no professional camera work, no elaborate editing, just raw, authentic workplace footage. And that video alone earned him $14,900. And his thumbnails are literally screenshots from his videos. No fancy graphics, no clickbait titles, and he doesn't use B-roll footage or background music or any of the typical YouTube production elements. His videos are dead simple. And like I said, people are literally donating to him in the comments section to offer him support. So there is no excuse. If you think you have nothing going for you, you can still start a YouTube channel and make money. All right, quick break. This Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, I'm doing a one-time only workshop where I talk about the AI content advantage for leads and sales. And this is where I'm going to show you exactly how I got this plaque right here and how I've made a ton of money making content on social media. And you can check it out down in the description and the pinned comment below. At this workshop, I'm going to be giving away my no-click scriptwriter GPT. And this is a tool that I've been working on for a very long time. And just by talking to it, kind of like a friend, you can make content. And you can make original content that doesn't sound like it's AI slop. So you basically talk to it for as little as 10 to 30 seconds, and it will give you a great script that you can use for any kind of content, including YouTube. And this is a GPT-powered piece of software that I've been working on, and it's been trained on thousands of hours of my teaching, my scripts, my coaching, my videos, my students' videos, and more. And I'm giving it away for this one-time only at at the workshop. So make sure you show up. Click the link in the description in the pinned comment below. If you don't show up to the workshop, you will never be able to get it again. And when you're done registering, make sure you click on the add this to your calendar button so it'll show up in your Google, Apple, or Outlook calendar so you can make sure that you won't miss the chance to grab the no-click scriptwriter GPT. I'm going to be showing you this new opportunity. It's completely free and it's amazing whether you basically want to use it to get a better job, use it to network, use it to make some passive income, start a side hustle, make a full-time income, or even start a full-on business. It works incredibly well with all of those and it's completely free. And you'll also be able to ask me questions live. So I look forward to meeting you. See you Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Oh. Whoops. All right, next is a custom planner business. And this business creates customizable and refillable planners and inserts. And customers build their own planners by choosing sizes, cover designs, dividers, and hundreds of insert layouts like daily pages, weekly spreads, habit trackers, and meal planners. And it's all about providing personalized organization solutions that generic planners can't match. And the barrier to entry is low, but it does require some design skill. You need basic graphic design knowledge, which you can learn through free tools like Canva, and initial costs include design software, printing setup, and materials. And the learning curve involves understanding what planner users actually want and creating templates that solve their problems. Now, Jessica runs Planner Piece and generates around $12,000 monthly from her custom planner business. And she offers refillable planners with customers choosing hundreds of insert options. Daily layouts, weekly spreads, habit trackers, meal planners, and specialized formats. So everything's printed on high quality paper. And her business model is brilliant because it captures multiple revenue streams. She offers pre-made bundles tailored for specific audiences: students, wedding planners, and people with ADHD, as well as pregnancy planning, business owners, and teachers. And the real genius is her quarterly subscription box priced around $70. So there's also a lot of people making planners that you can sell on Amazon, for instance, the Amazon KDP program. So yeah, many different ways to do this. And one of my clients, Sean, actually teaches people how to do this. And we helped him scale his YouTube channel from $30K per month all the way up to $500K per month. Check out my free live workshop where you get to Zoom directly with me by clicking the link in the description in the pinned comment below. Now, speaking of books, you could also sell book-scented candles. Yes, this is an actual thing. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but the sense that is most closely related to emotion is smell, right? It's not sight, it's not taste, it's actually smell. And if you can capture certain smells that evoke certain emotions in people, that is powerful. And Roxy and Tom started Frostbeard Studio making candles in their Minneapolis apartment in 2013. Initially as a side business alongside Roxy's pottery. And the breakthrough came when Roxy experimented with fragrances and created something completely unique, an Oxford library scent that literally smells like old books and libraries. And that's when everything changed and the candle business became their full-time income. And today, Frostbeard Studio generates an estimated annual revenue between $1 and $10 million, while maintaining a lean team of just 3 to 10 employees. And their success proves that finding the right niche, in this case, book lovers who want their homes to smell like libraries, can transform a simple hobby into a multi-million-dollar operation. So, can you find a smell that evokes a certain emotion in millions of people out there? If you can start a candle business and make a ton of money. Business number 5 is going to be Etsy digital products, right? We already mentioned Etsy and we talked about physical products, but they actually do digital products as well. For instance, spreadsheets, templates, printables, and guides that solve specific problems. And these are intangible products that are delivered instantly via download. And we're talking popular items. And popular items include budget trackers, meal planners, digital artwork, and organizational templates. And the barrier is extremely low since there's no physical inventory. You need basic computer skills and knowledge of programs like Excel, Canva, or similar tools, and that's about it. And guys, you can literally do this on Canva. I'm not kidding here. Canva is actually really good. And the main investment is just time, learning what customers want, and creating quality digital products for them. And once created, the products can be sold infinitely with no additional costs. And Emily McDermott transformed her life by building Pretty Arrow from a soul-crushing 9-to-5 job into a $300,000 a year business selling digital spreadsheet budgeting tools on Etsy. And her products are entirely intangible. Customers download Excel templates and PDF guides that help them manage their finances more effectively. That's it. All right, next one is handmade hair accessories. And this one is actually really profitable. So this is where you create accessories. You could even 3D print them, like hair ties, clips, headbands, and scrunchies. And the focus is on quality materials, unique designs, and personal touches that mass-produced accessories lack, right? So it's all about being able to customize things these days, guys. That is like the biggest, most important thing, right? Mass-produced stuff, people are kind of tired of it because everyone else has it. But if you can make something that's actually very limited and not that many people have, that is where the real money comes in. So many successful businesses start with simple items and expand into full accessory lines. And the barrier to entry is very low with basic crafting skills and minimal equipment needed. So you can just craft these, or you could even 3D print them. And Cassandra Thurswell started Kitsch in her tiny LA apartment by hand making her very first product, a simple knotted hair tie. And her business plan was literally one paragraph long. And she began by going door to door selling her handmade accessories. And this grassroots approach required zero startup capital and maximum hustle. And what's remarkable about Cassandra's journey is how she scaled from that humble beginning to over 20,000 retail locations worldwide. She didn't start with venture capital or a sophisticated business plan. She just started with a needle, thread, and determination. That's it. So think about things you could 3D print or things you could make that are accessories that people can put on their bodies.
What's happening, guys? In the editing process of this video, and I have an opportunity for a select group of people. So these are people who are serious about growing their personal brand on YouTube. So basically, we figured out recently how to grow a personal brand and combine all the upsides of a personal brand with the upsides of automation, right? Using AI, using things like this to basically grow your personal brand 10 times faster, which in the past used to take decades to do. And now you can do it significantly faster. And you can do this to get a better job. You know, we work with beginners that just want to get a better job with their personal brand. You can do this to make money as a side hustle. We work with a lot of people like that. We can do this to make more money if you already have a side hustle or a small business. Or if you're already crushing it on YouTube, we can help you crush it 10 times more. We've worked with people like that as well. I mean, I literally can show clients at each level. People that we've gotten from 0 to over 10K, 0 to like over 30K, from like 1K per month all the way up to 185K per month, from around 30K per month all the way up to over 500K per month. So literally at every single level, and it works for everyone in every situation. With that being said, we are only working with 3 to 5 people, and they have to be people who are very serious, right? People who are dedicated to making this work. So if you think you're that type of person, go ahead and apply down in the description and the pinned comment below, and you could be part of our group of 3 to 5 that we help. So see you there. Have a good one.
All right, next one is one of my favorites, and I just think there's so much demand for this one, and that is meal prep delivery service. People want to eat food that tastes good. They want it to be timely so it doesn't take them very much time, right? They don't want to have to deliver it in the morning, or they don't want to have to order something and wait, an hour for it to get there. And they want it to actually be healthy, okay? So this business prepares healthy meals in bulk, and it delivers them to customers on a regular schedule. And it combines cooking skills with delivery logistics to provide convenient, nutritious meals for busy people. And the focus is on consistent quality, healthy ingredients, and reliable service. And a pro tip here is focus on creating one type of food, for instance, maybe Mexican food that's healthy, or Indian food that's healthy, or a type of diet. For instance, you could make food that's only carnivore, or only vegan, or only pescatarian. And that's how you really separate yourself from the rest of the pack and get customer loyalty. And yeah, it's pretty easy to start this, right? And the biggest thing is you just make the food and then you deliver it right to people's houses. TJ Clark, for instance, built Healthy Chew into a powerhouse operation that delivers 10,000 bowls weekly while generating $60,000 a month in revenue. And his business model beats the traditional restaurant approach by eliminating dining room overhead, servers, and front of house expenses while tapping into the growing demand for healthy convenience food. And the scale of TJ's operation is impressive. 10,000 bowls per week means he's serving over 500,000 meals annually. So yeah, lots of ability to do this locally. If you get into the frozen food side of things, you can even deliver it over the mail. But yeah, guys, lots of opportunity here. And like I said before, you can combine any of these with YouTube, right? Building your social media presence, and that's basically free marketing, right? You don't need to go door to door like that lady we talked about with the handmade items. You can just record yourself doing it, post it on social media. YouTube is the best one. YouTube makes the most money, but then you can syndicate that content out to the other platforms, which you can do in a pretty much automated way, which I talk about exactly how to do. Again, attend the free training down in the description in the pinned comment below. And by the way, you can ask me any questions that you have on your mind during that free training. And also check out a video I did on Sean where we talk about exactly how he grew his channel all the way up to over $500,000 a month.